Reducing adverb clauses.
It may surprise you to know that I really enjoy scary stories. Not the kind with monsters and killing, but the kind with strange sounds at night and mysterious shadows. These stories are thrilling because I know they're just for fun. We especially like scary stories in October here in the US. That's when we celebrate Halloween. Well, a good story is enjoyable any time of the year, and I'd like to share a story with you now to help us talk about a grammar point, adverb clauses, and how we reduce them to phrases. The first time you hear the story, don't concern yourself with structures. Just enjoy the story. Try to focus on what's happening. That's the first step to mastering a grammar point, understanding the meaning. After reading the story, we'll look more closely at the words and forms I chose to use.
Asleep and awake. It was just before midnight, and the chilly autumn air settled over the house. The silver moon shone brightly, but gave no warmth. Inside, the pipes rattled gently as they radiated heat into the rooms. Sleeping soundly in their beds, two children dreamed of dragons, fast scooters, and other thrills. Their mother rested down the hall. As usual, she had read a couple chapters from a novel before going to sleep. Now her breathing was light and steady, but her ears still took in the sounds around her. The click-click of the pipes and the occasional gust of wind were familiar. Then a louder noise broke through the woman's fragile sleep. It was a rumble, low and deep. She reached across the bed. Not feeling the heat from her husband's sleeping form, she wondered where he was and where the rumbling was coming from. Rumble, rumble, then silence. Rumble, rumble. At the next pause, the woman heard voices, too soft for her to understand, but loud enough to detect more than one. Having fully awoken, the woman was now able to consider the situation more clearly. Her first instinct was to check on her children. She tiptoed down the dim hall as the rumbling and chatting continued. After being reassured by the sight of her children in their beds, the mother decided to investigate. She glided silently down the stairs, closer to the voices. The deep, unpleasant rumbling also grew louder. She took a few steps toward the family room, grabbing a long umbrella on her way. She was sure that if necessary, she could do some harm to an intruder with the pointy object. The moon had drifted behind a cloud, so the family room stood in shadows. At the next rumble, the mother lifted the umbrella high in the air and prepared to strike. Then, the TV screen flickered brightly and cast light on her sleeping husband. Her surprised, "Oh!" shook him out of his sleep. The rumbles of his loud snoring also ceased. Seeing the umbrella right over his head, the husband jumped and raised his arms. He bumped the umbrella, and it popped open, like a huge peacock displaying its impressive feathers. Both the man and the woman shouted in surprise. At that moment, a late-night commercial came on, and a new voice broke the silence. Realizing what had just happened, they began to laugh. "I thought there were intruders," explained the wife. "I heard rumbling and talking." "And I thought someone had come to beat me with an umbrella," said the husband. He apologized for leaving the TV on, but he had fallen asleep before he could make it upstairs. With the TV now off, the man and the woman climbed the stairs to their bedroom and headed back to sleep. Thankfully, the snoring was much softer, and they both slept soundly until morning. Let me ask you some questions. What woke up the woman? There was rumbling and talking. But where were those sounds coming from? Her husband was snoring loudly. The voices came from the TV. Okay, 2 more questions. What frightened the husband? It was seeing the umbrella over his head. What made the man and woman laugh? It was the fact that they both surprised each other. Each one imagined a danger that didn't really exist.
This story is what we'd call realistic fiction. I made it up, but it could happen in real life. I do have a husband that snores. Have you ever heard strange sounds at night? Did they alarm you? After hearing such sounds, what did you do? Let's talk about grammar now. In the text, I placed a number of phrases in bold. Those phrases act like adverbs. They were formed from adverb clauses. As you may know, there are different types of adverb clauses. For example, an adverb clause can express a condition, a result, a concession. To keep things simple in this lesson, we'll only look at adverb clauses of time and adverb clauses of reason. Adverb clauses of time begin with words like after, before, while, when. Adverb clauses of reason begin with words like because, as, since. Adverb clauses are dependent clauses. They can't stand alone. They give important information, but they're not complete sentences. To form a complete sentence, we use an adverb clause and a main clause, an independent clause. This is the main part of our sentence, and the adverb clause gives more information. For example, when something happened or why something happened. Let me give you examples.
Our first example is a line from the story. Inside, the pipes rattled gently as they radiated heat into the rooms. Let me give you a second example. After I fell asleep, I began to have strange dreams. Do you see the 2 adverb clauses? Here they are. They're adverb clauses of time. They answer the question when. When did these events happen? The events are told in the main part of the sentence. The adverb clauses then give information about when. Look closely and you'll see that all the clauses, both dependent and independent, have a subject and a verb.
Phrases are shorter groups of words. For example, after reading that story, I began to hear strange sounds in my own home. Our example, after reading that story. This phrase has a verb form, but no subject. That's an important difference between a phrase and a clause. A clause always has a subject and a verb. We can often reduce adverb clauses to shorter phrases. These shorter phrases can give our writing a better flow. They're common in fiction, in the news, in reports. They're less common in conversation. Now, let's look at how we reduce the full adverb clauses to phrases.